Welcome to Daybreak, where ideas unite and creativity takes flight. Join us as we ascend to the forefront of innovation, where sparks of creativity illuminate the skies. Now, let's hand over the controls to your hosts Christelle and Hendo as they dive into today's captivating discussions.
Hi, Christelle.
Hi, Hendo.
How's it going?
It's going well. I was kind of running around, like a chicken with my head cut off right before showtime. That's how we do.
Right. That's what you got to do. We can't be fully prepared, can we? That's not the way it's meant to be.
Of course, I had a whole meeting booked up until 12, but I managed to get off a few minutes early and then run around. I love this color. You look so bright.
Well, you got to change it up. It's like today's a bit of a color theme, isn't there? So I thought I'd bring a different vibe. We've got some interesting conversations to have. So, change it up a bit. How about you? You're in sort of...
I love it.
I like it.
Well, my other sister, I have two sisters. One was in town a couple months ago or last month. I can't remember. Now, the second sister is in town with my niece who's 20. She's going to art school in France. She's super cool. And so I am in one of our family homes right now because we have three. They're all connected. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you don't hear too much background noise. I am in the quietest section of all the houses. But
that's right. We'll figure it out.
So good to see we have friends here already with us.
We've got someone on YouTube. We've got Marshall Pops, and we've also got Dennis on X. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Daybreak. This is episode 13, 11, 12, something
11.
like that. Episode 11.
We did 10 episodes and then gave ourselves a birthday week off, right? Yeah. Last week was our birthday week. We each entered a new level.
I know.
And now here we are back for episode 11, which is amazing. I can't believe we're already in the double digits.
It's weird, isn't it? It's you take one episode off and then it's a 2-week break.
2 weeks feels forever. So much has happened.
Especially in social media. I know. 2 weeks in social media is like 4 years in real life.
It is. And now August we hit our 1 year mark too. So we have now officially been active. I know if you go to my account, it says something different. But as far as when I actually really started doing something on X was August of last year. And you too, right?
Yeah, that's when I joined as well. 1st of August last year. And so much has happened. So many people. I've met so many cool people, but a lot of the people that I started out with, they've all gone. They've left. The guys that I was hanging with when I had 200 followers, they're gone.
So now it feels like if you've known someone for a few months, it feels like forever. We have Joshua here. So good to see Joshua. He's moving. Joshua, we know you're moving your son to college, which I'm amazed that you have a son that's college age. He says no tears, just allergies. Allergies. I love it. I hope you're doing okay, Joshua. Be proud of yourself. I'm sure you are, but I can't imagine. I've got 16 years before I think I do anything like that with Romeo. And then we have Aura here. Is Aura new? Yeah. I'm new to Aura. Hi.
Yeah, Aura's a new friend. Yeah, I've put myself and Aura. We've known each other maybe about a month. We've been chatting a little bit in the timeline. Yeah, cool glasses, cool vibes.
That PFP is telling me a lot about Aura, and I love that. And then that's Martian is here. He found us. I love that post from Martian saying, hey, how do we find you? So just so you all know, we are streaming on X and the video site. But this show is all about X, right? It's our Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Daybreak show, all about X creators and the cool things they're doing.
It's been, there's so many cool things have happened in the last 2 weeks. Because the last show that we did was pre-Elon Trump space.
Which is, ever since that happened, we've been talking about this, how we're noticing, and I'd love to hear from anyone in the audience. We love audience interaction. So thank you, Joshua, Aura, Dennis, and Martian for chatting with us. But have you all noticed the change in audience? I've been talking to Hendo about this, and then yesterday we had the show with Alex, and we were talking about it there, about how the audience definitely seems to be new. Like a lot of new people have joined. Yeah.
But also accounts that were probably set up years and years ago, and then they're reactivating them again. People coming back to Twitter. They're like, what's all this new stuff about? It must have changed so much for people as well.
Probably left Twitter when Trump got kicked off.
Probably.
Right? And now this was his first time posting and being on there. So you're probably going to get a lot of those people coming back. They're like, oh, he's
Did
back.
you listen to the space? Was there a lot of people?
Are you kidding me? I was like one of the crazies trying to get in. Who was there? I'd love to know who was in that epic historical space. Look, Joshua says,
was it glitchy? Did people's mics stay hot? Were people trying to spam the Jumbotron? What was going down?
Well, it was only the two of them on the stage. So that we didn't have to worry about any of that. But apparently there was a DDoS attack. So the space started maybe like 30 minutes past schedule, and everyone's just like trying to get in. And then finally we got in, and it was smooth sailing from there. It was clear. It was not glitchy. The weird stuff that people were complaining about let me know that it was a great conversation, because if you're talking about the way people are talking or silly things like a lisp, I'm like, well, it must have been a really good conversation. Oh, man. So interesting. Yeah, Joshua says he's starting to see the crossover.
Whitney's saying she's having difficulty reaching new people. Who you want to meet? Who are the new people that you want to reach?
You're in a great place, Whitney. Whitney's new to me. Do you know Whitney? Look at these wonderful new friends we have.
No, don't. No, I haven't met Whitney
yet. Hi,
Whitney.
We're glad to have you here. This is how you meet new people, right? Come on each other's live streams, chat like this. So it's great to meet you all. Stephanie says she was there. Stephanie's one of our OGs, and she's joining us from YouTube, which is cool, the video site.
Yeah,
so
hello.
Good to see you.
Greenaway. How you
Look,
doing?
Martian, I know not of this Twitter. Same. I was never on Twitter, so I know not of it either. Monique is here, another OG. Yeah, cool. Everyone, very exciting.
Like having a week off? Did you have a week off social media? Did you like not touch it, or were you sort of sneaking around in the back channels?
No, I was just. It was a week off from the video, and then on my birthday, which was Wednesday, I was still on Spaces because Stephanie threw me a wonderful. You were there, karaoke. Birthday party space. So I would say it was chill, like more chill, not as many. We didn't do our video, which is, even though it's just an hour, like the energy, because all morning you're thinking about the video coming up. So even that alone was like,
of course, we're professionals, aren't we?
We don't run around like chickens with our head cut off before the video. We're ready to go.
Everything's organized. Everything's nice and smooth. Yeah, it's been cool. Yeah, I've met lots of new people over the last couple of weeks. I've been putting out lots of questions, lots of interaction. And then Karata was asking me, or suggested that I should speak to small accounts more. And I kind of consider myself a small account and put out posts.
Yeah, we do that. Like literally, that's who we talk to. If you go to, the people in our community and you look who's there, it's like small accounts supporting small accounts.
Yeah, for sure. But the jokes were in the comments. It's like there's always someone smaller, and it's not true. But there's always someone bigger as well. So
but we love small accounts. Some of these best accounts I'm finding are small. There's, I think, it's something gets to our head when we get a little big. And not saying there aren't big accounts that aren't led by people that are humble and wonderful humans. It's just harder to stay humble when you have 100,000 or 200,000. We're going to keep each other humble, though, right? That's why we
keep us humble for sure. Well, that's it's tricky ground, isn't it? It's like, how do you sort of navigate these conversations? It's like talking about big accounts, because there's some amazing accounts on the platform. We know that.
Yeah.
But there's also controversial.
And it's important to build relationships with both, right? We want to build relationships with small accounts, of course.
Yeah.
Also building, don't be nervous to build relationships with large accounts. And sometimes that means getting up on that stage, right?
Yep.
Engaging in
Get
their
that
content.
mic. Get that mic.
Get that mic. Yeah, for real. The people that I've connected with just by raising my hand and getting on a stage is really cool. I mean, that's what we love about X. We love that. And look at all these people here from YouTube. This is really good. This is really good. You want to talk about let's talk about a little bit of what we talked about, the Elon and Trump episode, which was big. We also have a really cool guest today. We want to give people a little teaser. Are we going to wait?
I think we should wait.
Okay.
Yeah. Let them wait. Let them
We'll wait. Well, what about, let me tell you another cool thing that happened. And this is maybe not so humble, but I love that Grok 2 came out. Or was it Grok 2 Mini? On my birthday, or it seemed like that's when people were talking about it. So I got the pleasure of all day getting like happy birthday Christelle in perfect spelling because people were testing out the lettering. I thought that was fun. I was like, oh, this is great. I got to benefit from it because, you know, people
all
were
birthday cards. Yeah, the text generation is amazing. It is cool.
Cards.
Yeah, we spoke about it a little bit yesterday with Alex, and it was like the you know, you can just do a basic prompt and get an okay image, or you can make it a little bit more detailed, put some text into it, or put some suggested effects or distortions into it.
Now, is it more challenging to prompt there or ideogram? Like, is ideogram easier for people or better for people that are newer to prompting? Because that is one of the things about ideogram is that you can put something very basic and you're going to get like a really great.
No, you won't get the same. It's different.
Okay. So you do need more advanced prompting skills with Grok 2. Obviously, I have not yet tried it. Don't judge.
Depending on what you want to get. If you want to get, you know, the sort of images that, you know, the guys are putting out at the moment.
Uh-oh. Look what Teodora's saying. Teodora, you're one of our friends of Daybreak. Feel free to join us. Any of our friends. And if you want to be a friend, we'd love to have you. We have a group chat for anyone who's joined us here on the show. We're doing this not just for us, but also for the community and anyone that wants to practice, you know, being on video, being on camera. So any of our friends of Daybreak, please feel free, go in the group chat, click on StreamYard, join us. I saw Stephanie was here earlier, but Teodora is definitely one of our friends and letting us know they just released 2.0. That's right, because it was Grok 2 Mini before, and now it's Grok 2.0. Is that how it works?
No,
okay,
well, no.
Check her profile.
Theodora's talking about ideogram.
Oh, ideogram. That's right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, the benefit of ideogram is that if you put in a prompt, it will enhance it, or, you know, it adds additional context to help create it a little bit smoother. Whereas, you know, Grok is still put the prompt in, you get what you ask for. So it's
look, she's such a pro and such a G. She's like, look, y'all are not going to be able to see my pretty face today because I have a bad connection, but I am going to drop some alpha and then lead you right to my profile. Because guess what I'm doing behind the scenes? I'm logging into X and going straight to Teodora's profile because I love ideogram. And she says something crazy is happening. I trust her. So anyways, that's loading in the background. Let's see.
Doesn't need to be invited. Yeah, go. You're pressing the buttons.
We're over here pressing though. Hands up.
Okay, got it. There you go.
We both love seeing your chat. So we just
on my phone, only desktop. Yeah. Yeah, so we've got a private link, which is for StreamYard. And if you join that, you'll be able to join the conversation here. But we get you
just DM either of us. DM either of us, Aura. And after the show, we will make sure to get in touch with you, share more with you, invite you to the group to talk about being a friend of the show. Because this is how we're building the Daybreak community. And we'd love to have you. We love interviewing people. We love, you know, again, letting you practice being on camera. Also, all of that. So yeah, we look forward to hearing from you. Whitney here. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. It's always the same. Yeah, button.
Grok has many use cases I have been using to assist in resolving errors in my code. That's really good to know. That is really good to know. I had someone reach out to me the other day, like really running into issues with their code. And they're like, do you know anything else that's great with code? I think Claude 3.5 is supposed to be pretty good. And so it's great to know that Grok helps with that as well. Very cool. Thank you, everyone. And we'd love to know, has anybody tried the new ideogram? Tried the new Grok 2.0?
Yeah, I kind of went straight to images. You know,
Did?
yeah, I tried making a thread yesterday just to see what the content comes out like, and it's okay. More of a conversation with Grok. So I think it needs a little bit more playtime with it to try and figure out some new stuff. But the imagery is cool.
And then it's still not. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that it's because it's using Flux, the open source Flux makes the images look really cool.
So I hear it's still not necessarily connecting like a profile though to images, maybe?
Not quite.
Is that right?
Yeah, not so far. That's what I was trying yesterday and it wasn't doing it. So that yeah, you can ask a question so it'll, you know, if you researched your name or my name, it will come up with information based on your profile. And it sort of adds that's in text, but then if you do the image stuff, it's just random. So I don't know whether well, it's obviously just going straight to Flux. I don't know the back end stuff. We need someone more professional to tell us about that. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to show this really quick. We'll make it quick. But this is what, you know, I told you I was going to Theodora's page on X here. So it looks like she did this nice infographic with, oh, wow. So we can make infographics now with ideogram. I have definitely tried to make infographics and they do not come out well. So this is amazing. Look at the text on this. I mean, yeah, this is great to know. I'm actually working on a project with the client right now that comes with 2 infographics. So this is perfect timing. Look at this. This is beautiful.
Yeah, having the additional text, because usually you kind of get good headlines or subheadings, but then having the body copy or call to actions at the bottom as well don't really work. So that's looking good so far.
I love it. Should we add this beautiful page here? And then Aura has a nice message for us. We might be soulmates. I love it. We love meeting our internet soulmates.
So
beautiful.
That is for the that's Realer AI, that doc.
Oh, this is? Oh, okay. Got it. So I'll go ahead and remove that.
That's for later.
That's for later. Ooh, I'm excited about Real or AI. And I see we already have one friend here. Coach Jacob is with us. Good to see you, Coach. Yeah, we play Real or AI at the end. So that'll be fun.
Should we see if our friend wants to come and say hello?
Yeah, I'd love to see if our friend wants to come say hello. This is going to be fun.
Okay, cool.
Did you listen to that before we bring him? Did you? You did. You were in the chat with the RJ clip.
Oh, listen.
So funny.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. We'll talk about RJ.
Naughty.
Yeah,
RJ.
we'll talk about RJ at the end of the show, just so that
you know,
good. He's watching. You know that he's watching all the time.
You know, he's like, I'm busy. I've got things to do. I've got a call. You know, he's watching. All right, yeah. Let's get to our new friend. Excited about this.
Do you want to do the buttons, or shall I do it?
Oh yes, buttons. Here we go. All right, you all, get ready. You doing the transition?
People.
You're watching Daybreak, and it's time for the X Creator Spotlight. We're about to showcase one of X's creators. Christelle and Hendo are ready to dive into their world and uncover what makes them a standout star. Let's meet today's X talent.
Hey!
Green Man.
Hello. Green Man is here.
How you guys doing?
Very well, thank you. How you
So
doing?
good. Happy
I'm
to
doing
have
great,
you.
man. Thank you. Yeah, it's a real honor to be here. Thank you very much for inviting me on.
Thank you for
You're
joining
so
us.
talented. You're so talented. And I love your work. I'm glad you're here. Go ahead, Hendo. You you brought this wonderful creator to us.
Listen,
So
Green Man's been smashing it. Green Man's been all over the timeline. He's saying what everyone's thinking. We're all thinking it. All of the comments, all of the thoughts. Should they be doing this? Should they be doing that? What should I be doing? I shouldn't be doing this. All of those thoughts that we have, Green Man's sharing it. How's it going, brother? Thank you for being the voice of the X timeline.
Yeah, no, thank you very much, man. I never expected to be called that, but yeah, no, it's been a wild ride. I started this in I started my first video dropped in April, and ever since then, it's just been crazy,
Wow,
But
so you've only been doing this for a few months.
Yeah,
Were you doing this kind of content before you got to X?
No, I've always been creative, and I've always been like a kind of creative person. I was in a band for years, played guitar, was lead singer, but never really dabbled in this. And I actually sat on this idea for almost a year before I did anything with it. Like I had this idea, but I wanted to do it properly and have an actual plan. So I wish I would say that I spent that year planning, but it was mostly procrastination.
Well, it worked. It worked.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It's good. So how's the journey been? Like you've been for how many months? That sort of 5 months, maybe
4 or 5 months. Yeah, something like that. It's been wild. And, to be honest with you, for me, the community is the biggest thing. I mean, a lot of the people that are in here today that I see are friends of mine. We communicate, we chat all the time. And I focused on that mainly to begin with, and just making the best content that I could. I never set out trying to focus on getting monetized or hurrying up to my 5 million impressions or anything like that. I did all the things and everything like that, but mostly I just concentrated on community and making the best content that I could. I had this idea that I was just going to ignore everything and just make my first 150 videos, just ignore everything else and just try to make them the best that I could, and then worry about numbers once I got to the point where I had honed my craft. It just happened that people found me when I was at like video number 20 or something like that, right? So I was quite lucky in that regard to have that community around me as well.
Yeah, amazing. So I think some of your videos have been great.
Video 20 is not bad.
Yeah,
not bad, right? Yeah.
Some of the content that you've been talking about, the issues that we see on the platform, a lot of people, might be borrowing content from other people's profile. Not mentioning the creators, these sort of things.
Yeah.
Hey, I actually have it pulled up. Should I show the video? Because I have X pulled up from Theodora. So I have. Do you want me to show the video?
Yeah, if you can get it running, absolutely.
Let's do it. I would love to. Let's actually show the people the brilliance here so that they can see it. Because when I watch this, I would love to know more, Green Man, about like your creative process here, because it's just, I'm watching this thinking, wow, so much time and thought and energy. Okay, so I'll go ahead and play this. Hold on 1 second. I might need to rewind. Bear with me, people. Can you all see?
We've got you.
Join us Thursday when we will take a look inside the mind of a content thief. What makes them tick?
Also, why are you always saying you're going to look inside people's minds? Are you a psychiatrist? A cannibal?
Join us Thursday when we'll call some people out.
Oh, damn. Okay, that's what you're doing. Are you going to use their real names?
What? Of course not. You have to give people a chance to change their behavior without feeling called out. No, I'm going to do everything in my power to protect the identities of both the content thieves and the victims of their thievery. For example, here's one person who had their content stolen. There's literally no way you could tell who the real person is, see?
I have literally never seen that person in my life.
What can I say? I'm kind of great at my job.
So, why do you think content thieves have this mentality?
Oh, I'll tell you why. It's because they
live in their mother's basement, haven't washed their sheets in months because they steal content on X. Spread salsa on tortillas with the fingers just to feel the texture because he steals content on X. His hand is his only lover and she broke up with him months ago because he steals content on X. What a guy, such high engagement, super fly, just not in real life.
So good.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Such good
that was a lot
stuff.
that was a lot of fun to write. Yeah, I mean, I just most of the stuff that I write is just about our shared experiences on X. I think I just have a maybe I have a 14-year-old sense of humor, so maybe that helps.
So there's
So
been
what's that? Oh, go ahead, Hendo.
no, go please, Christelle, go ahead.
Yeah, I would just you have some comments here also. Teodora says, Green Man, what are you using for the backgrounds? People are going to want to know. They're going to want to know the sauce.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, the background image is just the image. It's the same one that I use for like my office in all the videos. So in the beginning of the video, you notice that that's like the office part that they always kind of talk in. And because I'm green, my actual green screen is blue, so I have to use a blue screen behind me for that. Yeah. That's that one.
That's really cool.
Colors, you know, obviously you're a green man. I'm hearing talk about a red man in the timeline. Is this true?
Yeah, yeah. It's
Blue?
yeah. There's a guy who started a Red Man account after a chat in one of not Brock Pearson's posts. We were just commenting back and forth, having a joke. And I said, yeah, listen, the reason I only do video content is it's going to be impossible to steal my stuff word for word if there are no words, right? If it's just video. And he was like, all right, bet, let me show me. And then he went and started it. So I was like, touche. And then his first post was such a call out. His first post was like, no news blast tonight, guys. I'm too drunk. And I was like, okay, hang on. I feel attacked here. Because that's a bit too on the nose. But yeah, no, it's all fun, you know.
Amazing. So
What's your experience been like? We've been talking a lot about personal branding that people either love or they don't, but I'm super curious about you being Green Man, and yet I hear so much love from the community. It sounds like you are someone that's connected to the community as well. So I'd love to get a sense of what that's been like presenting as Green Man. You can't see your face, but they see you, they hear your voice. What's that been like?
It's been, I mean, everybody's been really welcoming of it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's they get it. I think, you know, the gimmick is a gimmick, but at the end of the day, I think substance is what kind of carries over. I like the idea of having a mask on because it kind of, I feel like it allows people to kind of step into the shoes of what I'm talking about. And since I'm talking about all our shared experiences as well, having not having a face kind of makes it easier to people to relate to some, you know what I mean? Instead of having somebody who's doing that. And plus it's a challenge being able to convey emotion with no facial features. Right. And I love that, you know, I love that challenge. You know, I find myself looking at mime videos and trying to like just fucking learn all the,
yep. That's what
it
reminds me of a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's a hodgepodge mix of a lot of things, but it seems to work. But I think what people resonate the most with is, you know, the content and just the laughing at all of ourselves. Really, I think that's the important thing. I don't think we have enough of that on X.
Yeah, I think a lot of people taking themselves very seriously, and with the amount of time that we all spend on this platform, all the things that we do. You know, if you speak to people off of X about what we actually do on here, they think we're all mad.
Yeah, you know, it's crazy, but I mean, eventually everybody's going to come on board, right? I think everyone, you know, they'll it's going to be the everything app, and I have full faith in this platform.
What made you come to X in April?
Well, I was already on X. I was on X. I came back onto X when Elon bought it. I had an account that just lay dormant for years and years and years. I never did anything with it. Once he bought it, I came back. That was my old account. I built that up, and it was more, you know, in the political spaces and the AI spaces and stuff like that. And it was pretty good. But eventually I kind of got bored of it, and I thought I want to do something different. And I ended up following a guy called Alex Finn. I put a lot of this, you know, what I've learned and how I'm doing it.
I think we know him. Do we know about him?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
He's a really good guy. I suggest anyone who, you know, doesn't know him, go check him out.
Yeah.
But so I just basically, you know, listen to, you know, because he talks a lot about the algorithm, the changes, what X is actually looking for, all those kind of things. And I started listening to him about a year and a half ago, and then spent a year like planning this out. The whole Green Man thing. I mean, I wish there was a better story, but I just love It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and Charlie Kelly's like my spirit animal. And he, and I was like, I could do that. Sounds awesome, because the whole idea was he put the Green Man suit on to kind of, it's like yourself, but like extra, like, so you can like, it sounds so, well, whatever, but you know, you always like put a mask on.
I want a
put a mask on to
woman
be able to take
mask.
Yeah, exactly. So
could you imagine me with a mask? I would just be a whole terror because nobody knows who I am. Sounds
Yeah,
fun.
completely. What, like your alt account, your burner account?
Right, exactly. We
Yeah.
come in troll spaces.
Yeah,
I
there's
love
enough of
it.
that. That's good.
So are you spending time still in the AI community and these other communities? Like what communities are you a part of on X? What have you found
I just
resonates
keep
most with your content and you?
for me, I just kind of there's a few communities, mostly creators and stuff like that. For me
Yeah.
now, I'm all about for me this is for the art form and for the content, and I want to connect with like-minded people, and I found a lot of like-minded people in this community, and it's a great thing. The one thing I will say, and I touched on this a little bit yesterday, but having to think about it a little bit more, is your experience on X, what you surround yourself with, or what the algorithm feeds you and what you look at the most is what you end up becoming, right? Whatever you feed yourself, you are what you eat, right? So whether it's you're feeding yourself or you're feeding your mind, it is what you become. And I realized this when I left that other account that I had, I was all, into politics, into AI, into all this other stuff. And, it was quite, it's, after a while you get a little bit, your life experience outside of X becomes, drained. But then as soon as I started this account, now that my whole main focus is like, okay, how can I make fun of this? How can I make people laugh? How can I do all these things? My experience of life off of the platform is amazing. I'm walking down the street smiling, I'm laughing to myself. It's, so be very careful of what you focus on the platform as well. It really does affect your mental well-being.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's amazing.
That's
Go
yeah,
ahead.
100%. I hear a lot of comments about people saying that their timeline is full of garbage, and it's like probably because they've liked some pretty sketchy stuff at some point, and the algorithm thinks that's what they like, so it's just going to keep feeding it to them until they change it up.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, when I did the Engagement Farmer and Engagement Farmer 2 videos, I made the mistake of not doing my research on my burner account and did it on my main. And then for weeks, all I had was, guess. I bet you can't name something that Norway has made without using Google, or what is love, or all those questions. That was literally all my timeline for ages. I had to go search out other stuff. Yeah, so be careful.
I love that. And Whitney says great advice. Daniela says great advice. Very true.
You'll have to read the comments, by the way, because I can't see anything. These are all steamed up. I'm gonna have to work something out.
Okay, yeah, okay, good. Thank you for reminding us of that. I will. We also have Teodora saying that trolling is great. Josh says this is incredible. Reverb. Okay, this is someone new for me, at least. Reverb.
Hey, Reverb.
You know. Okay, Green Man brings in a breath of fresh air to the timeline and X with the clap emoji.
Yeah,
I'm gonna read it all to you.
No, thank you. Yeah, no, Reverb's awesome, man.
I love that because what I heard from that is that it's so important for us to understand how social media, our work, the timeline, our engagement is impacting us. So I love when you said you could actually feel a difference in how you're feeling, like happier,
100%,
joyful with more of the creative side. So it sounds like you were in the AI political realm, which I find myself, especially now, ever since the Trump and Elon space, and even a little bit before that, but especially since then, I'm definitely in some political rabbit holes. But I do find that when I'm focused more on the creative side, there's a lot more joy there.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a lot more joy. Yeah, that whole division thing just doesn't work for me. It's just like two opposing forces just on each other all the time. It's easier just to be a little bit more chill, a little bit more relaxed, and just stick with the creativity. So thanks for joining.
Theodora says people don't use the settings where you can mute certain content. X gives you so many possibilities to control your timeline.
This is true. Yeah. It is true. Yeah. Yeah.
Very true. I think our timelines also reveal though what's grabbing our attention, right? So it's great to have that self-awareness there. RJ is here.
Hey,
RJ is in the house. Be careful what you say.
Always.
It will get clipped and shit. No, I'm just kidding. I love it. We love it, RJ. I promise. People come to me and they're like, I hope I didn't offend you. Y'all, I am not offended. If I were offended, you would know. Go back to the space yesterday and you know exactly what it sounds like when Christelle's offended. No, we love it, RJ. Hi. So good to have you here. Oh, very cool. So, Green Man, I'd love to, is that what we call you? Green Man? That's what you
Yeah.
call me, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Awesome. Yeah, I'd love to know a little bit more about your creative process. Are you doing a script? Are you like how do you go through creating these videos? How long does it take you? I'm very interested in growing my YouTube account, and video is where I want to be. So, super inspiring.
Yeah, no, for me, I mean, it's obviously it's repetition. So when I first started doing the videos, 3-4 minute video would take me like 16 hours, right, from start
Yeah.
to finish. So that's sitting down, writing
I
everything,
understand.
and everything like that. I think yesterday's or Monday's video I did in 4 or 5, maybe, from sitting down and writing the script to then recording the voices to then doing the cutting it all up, putting one of the voices through AI, setting up the timeline on CapCut, putting all the backgrounds on there, getting any other AI, generated backgrounds that I needed, doing the song as well. So that was done in those 4 or 5 hours, writing the lyrics for that, getting it generated, and then putting it all together, and then filming myself, and then obviously cutting myself in and stuff like that. So I've got it down to about 4 or 5 hours, something like that. I procrastinate a lot, though. I wish my process was. Yeah, I wish my process was, much more kind of sounded better. But I honestly, sometimes I wake up and I'm like, oh crap, I gotta do this today. You've left it too late. Like you have to start writing. It's now midday, and for me, I release videos my time about 10 p.m. So like it's midday. All right, go have a cup of coffee, go for a walk, do some work, like my actual job. And then it's like, oh, okay, now it's 3 p.m. You should start writing something. Try to be funny, and that's and then I start.
And how often are you creating videos?
I try to do them every day. I've had a couple of weeks where I haven't because basically what I do, well, not every day, sorry, every weekday. So Mondays is the trailer for the 90-second story that comes out on Thursday. Tuesday and Wednesday and Fridays is usually the news blasts, but I'm going to change it up. I think I'm going to do something different on the Friday, like a new one, like a standalone thing, but we'll see. Remains to be seen.
That's amazing. That's a lot of videos. I'm trying to do one a week right now. I mean, besides we do have our live streams, which helps to get that video credit in there. But yeah, those 4 or 5 minute videos can really take all day. I mean, more than all day. So much respect to you for that. I want to read some of these comments here because I'm reminded you're not able to see them. Daniela, so good to see you. And I imagine how hot and sweaty it is in there. So I just appreciate you for being able to do this. I love it. Daniela says
he's well able to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm a seasoned professional.
No, trust me, I can tell. I can almost see like a smile behind the green mask.
Definitely.
Daniela says curating timeline and being careful with how we use platforms is so important. Love hearing about more and more people doing this. Absolutely. By the way, if any of our friends are able to join us, we'd love to bring you on the stage as we head into, the last part of the show. Just go ahead. I saw Coach Jacob there for a second, and Stephanie, if you all are able, want to come back, we'd love to have you. Daniela, we'd love to have you come say hi to Green Man. Teodora says, which space? I want to hear you being offended. That's hilarious. I'll let you know in the DMs. I'm going to be good today. Teodora said, that's scary. I don't even know what was. Yeah, that's probably. RJ said this. Teodora said, I'm scared to hear, but I want to know. I assume that was about how long it takes to do the videos. Yeah. It is.
No, I think that was about your space that you were.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
I love that. And then RJ says, Green Man's a maverick. Very, very cool.
RJ,
yeah, I love it.
Thank you. Yeah. No, people have been amazing, man.
Are you putting your videos other places? Like, are you posting on YouTube or TikTok anywhere?
No. So, I mean, you can take my account as like an experiment because I'm a purist. I just want to do stuff on X. I believe in the platform and I want to be one of the first to do that. And I think a lot of people, if I can do this and actually make it successful where X, recognizes that, okay, there are people who only want to be on this app and don't want to put any of their stuff anywhere else. If you see Green Man stuff anywhere else, obviously, unless it's like a, live stream or a podcast, it's not me. I don't want to really be anywhere else. I know a lot of people will say, well, you're leaving money on the table and blah, 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 and all this kind of stuff. But, look at this account as an experiment. Look at this account as, someone who's not doing it for the numbers, who's only doing it for the art form. This is exactly what they've said they want.
I love
So
that.
let's see where it goes. I don't get me wrong. I want to be filthy, stinking rich, but I also don't want to do it by going, well, okay, the algorithm says it likes this, so I'm going to give it this. I had one of my best performing videos was I just took the Trump assassination footage and I put the Rocky music over it. So when it hit the crescendo is when he hit his hand up in the air. And that was my best performing video. And it got me
Nice.
129,000 views, right?
Wow.
Now, if I was more numbers orientated, I would just lean into that and start doing more and more of that. But I don't want to. I want to do what I want to do, right? And I think that's what resonates with people, is that like they can see me and I'm not going, oh, okay, people like this, so I'm going to do this. I just want to do what I want to do, have it, authentic to myself and to everybody else. And I think that's what resonates, and people will eventually find it. It's going to take time and it's going to be slow. But I don't mind that. I don't have nothing else to.
That's why we
do.
have to enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why we have
and
to like it.
and I'm still working on my craft. I'm still not where I want to be with video editing and effects and stuff like that. So, for me, it's perfect. It's win-win.
We have a question from Whitney. She wants to ask you, would you consider doing this full time?
Doing well, yeah, that's the plan. I mean, that is the goal. I would like to be full-time on X, just making content, but I'm not willing to sacrifice anything for it. I'm not willing to sacrifice, the type of content that I do, or, oh, you should lean into this, or maybe you should, try to do more political stuff, or maybe try to do this and that. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just doing what comes to my head, because that seems to work and people seem to like it, right? So most of my ideas come from when I'm sitting in the shower, just going, oh, actually, you could do something funny about that. Like a single joke will pop into my head, and then I just write a whole video around it, kind of thing. So I was gonna keep doing that because it works.
One thing we've been talking about is the reply guy strategy, right? We've come from different sides of it. So, excuse me, how do you feel about that? Is that one of your, in addition to the content creating, are you doing any reply guying?
So I do a lot, but I only do it to people that I want to build community with. I'm not interested in replying to. I do a reply to a few big accounts if I have something funny to say, right? So it's not just going to be like, I'm going to be the first to reply to, 1.2 million mega account because with an emoji, it has nothing to do with what they're talking about, right? And then the other big accounts, so there's a couple of like 1.2 like mega accounts that follow me anyway. So we chat in their comment section. It's not like I'm just throwing up a thing. The most reply guy stuff that I do is to people in my community, because I want to build that community, and they reply back and you get to know them. And then now I've done that so much, and I have notification bells turned on for everybody that's close to me in that community. So I live in my notifications tab, and it's actually a cool experiment, because what I found out is now, because I've done that for so long, the people that I follow's replies are on the notification tab, but my For You, all of my For You is just their main posts. So it's almost like I can see the same people, and the algorithm's now only giving me people that they respond to, that's in their kind of communities, that's kind of bringing us to kind of get together as well. So the new people that are showing up on my For You page are all people that are looking to build community. They're looking to be creators. They're looking to do it the way that I'm looking to do it. I'm not saying one way is right or wrong. Do what you want to do. It's you're free to do whatever. I'm not, poo-pooing anybody's methods, but the way I see it, this is how I kind of want to do it.
You're not yucking anybody's yum. That's what we
No,
like.
I'm not. Absolutely.
Don't yuck
You want
my
to do
yum.
There's a lot to be said about the reply guy game and getting there, but you have to, for me, what is your goal with the reply guy game? Okay, well, my goal is to get X amount of impressions. Well, what are you going to do once you have those impressions? Well, then I'm going to start creating content for the 100,000 followers that I've gotten from being a reply guy. Okay, but now you have 100,000 followers. You could have spent all this time creating content, getting good at it, rather than now figuring it out after you've done the reply guy game for 6 months or a year. That's the point that I was, that's my side of it anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a good strategy. The reply guy thing, it obviously does work, but just not to everybody.
It just depends on your goals. Everyone has different goals on here, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine.
For sure.
If your goal is to genuinely build relationships and find awesome people to connect with, join their communities, have them join yours, then reply guy can be great, especially if you do it along with lists. I like the way that you were saying that you really are. I have started to be a lot more conscious of who I'm turning notification bells on for, and making sure that I keep that maintained, because I'm like, I need to go in and turn them off, right? Because you might turn it on and then, I don't know, 6 months later, you're like, I actually don't want to see this content anymore. But The
Yeah.
notification thing, I feel like we should talk about that even more. And in a moment, I'm going to actually bring up Justin because he joined us. Actually, I'll bring him up now. Say what I want to say about the notification bell, and then see what he's got to say too. So welcome, Justin. So good to see you
Hey,
here.
Justin, how's it going, man?
Hi, Justin's
hey,
here,
good guys.
CMO of LaunchCart, our first official sponsor. So good to see you, and just a wonderful friend of the community, one of the founders. But yeah, I was going to say, you know, we talk about how discoverability with spaces and different things is a huge issue. If we turn our notification bells on for people, we will get that notification every time they're a speaker, anytime. So not just when they're hosting a space, but anytime they're speaking in a space. And I can tell now when someone has their notification bell on for me, because I come up on stage and there's like a couple people that will then pop in, you know? So this is another great feature of X to use. Do you use those, Justin? Good to see you. And I want to introduce you to Green Man. Green Man, meet Justin if you all haven't met.
Yeah,
Justin,
man. Yeah, great to meet you, man. Yeah, love your stuff, man. Good to have you here on the show, man. Love what you're doing. So, yeah, I mean, I'll just share, Christelle. I reevaluate who I have on my notifications kind of every month, right? So I just like I kind of do for my email list, right? So I have a lot of things I unsubscribe to just to keep things fresh, right? And it does take a little bit of extra time, but it definitely helps out. And there's certain apps that I do not have notifications on for that exact reason, because they can be a distraction. So, but yeah, like I think reply guy strategy, and people is critical. So.
Hello?
It sounds like Green Man's doing some home repairs.
Vacuuming?
Yo, my bad. I was just trying to defog my glasses. I got this wind machine here. It's blowing it. I forgot to mute. My bad. Couldn't even see the mute button.
I was pausing to see if to see Hendo's face, because I was like, was this planned? Maybe Hendo planned to get Green Man vacuumed up.
Yeah, let me just do some quick vacuuming while the sponsor's talking. My bad.
No, it really sounded like you got vacuumed from the space, because then it just.
No, I'll tell you what it is. I've got one of these like keyboard cleaners, right? And it just basically I just to clean the bottom of my glasses so I can actually see, because they steam up. But whatever, we do what we can. Sorry.
You need to have like a branded range of those as well, because if other people are going to start doing live streams, they're going to need like cooling fans and. There's a market for this.
Green Man face blowers. I think we could do something with that.
Yeah, we need to get Green Man his own shirt soon, guys.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, well, I'm actually launching a merch store in the next week or so, I think. So look out for that. We're gonna have some exciting stuff as well for people to get involved in when it comes to like the artworks of the stuff. So yeah, it should be good.
Awesome. We have, I think one of your friends joined us, Moon Yeezy. Is that one of your?
Oh, Moon Yeezy, the legend. Yeah.
Moon Yeezy. Hi, Moon Yeezy. So glad you made it. And by the way, RJ said you can use that clip he made of you. So you've got a really good clip. That is
amazing. That's one of the funniest. I've asked him if I could post that. That's one of my funniest moments in Spaces. I'll be honest. And I didn't even remember it. It was so funny.
I remembered it. I remembered it because I was like, I hope he doesn't feel that I didn't want to hear him speak. And then here I am being manager, and I'm like, not the manager of the space. Oh my goodness. It was good.
Just make sure if you need any motivation to go to the gym, just listen to that clip first, and then you'll be very encouraged to go to the gym. I'll tell you.
Oh, so funny. All right, let's see. Daniela said, I thought renovations were going on. Yeah, for real. That's funny. That's good stuff. This is what makes live so fun. Aura says, good morning, Moon Yeezy. Moon Yeezy says, hi, thanks for the shout out. Whitney says, Green Man face blowers.
Yeah, the market for those, 100%.
Green Man face blowers, blow your face clean off. I could be one of those. Guaranteed to blow your face clean off.
That's a good voice.
Yeah, got that radio.
All right,
DJ.
should we play some real or AI?
Let's do it. Yeah, Green Man's going to have to use his green senses.
Yeah, I'll Helen Keller it.
Right.
I'll Helen Keller
he can't see. Oh my goodness, the dedication here. All right, you all.
Let me get my face blower out for once.
We'll be right back to do some real or AI.
You're watching Daybreak, and it's time for Christelle and Hendo to put your human skills to the test. Can you tell what's real and what's not? Let's see if you've got what it takes to play, real or AI.
Great transition, Hendo. Every
good,
time. I'm so impressed.
They're slick. I think one of them we need to edit. We need to make it a little bit shorter.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We need to start working on our little app as well. Commercial breaks. We want to have those for our sponsor, Launchcart, who's has been sponsoring us for maybe 6 episodes.
The beginning.
Now. Yeah.
I feel like it was from the beginning. It just took us a little bit of time to get everything together, but we got it together.
Yeah. And I'm going to be working on mine this weekend. I'm going to get it live.
Yeah. I definitely want you to. I'm excited about that. Excited.
Hit me in the DM. We'll take care of that.
I will do.
That's right. And if you all want to set up your store with Launchcart, please reach out to Justin. He's amazing, so helpful. Thank you, RJ. He says the show keeps getting better. Green Man helps a lot today. Thank you so much. All right, you all, for anyone who, we have some new people here. So for anyone who has not played Real or AI, it sounds just like it sounds, or you play it just like it sounds. Hendo's going to put up a picture, an image. He knows whether or not it's real or AI, but we just get to shout out our answers. If you're in the chat, put them in there.
We've got Green Man as well. Green Man's ready to go as well.
Let's add him back. Here we go.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, thank you, everybody. This is Real or AI. And it's pretty simple. You've just got to guess, is it real or is it AI? Basic. That's all. So our first picture today, a nice childlike drawing of a ginger man drawn as a cowboy.
Josh says his son is going to play. That's awesome. Let's see how good Josh's son is. I'm going to say this is real. I'm going to say it's real. What do you guys think?
I'm going to say that's real Hendo on the homestead right there. Yes, that's real.
Good cowboy vibes on that one.
Put your answers in, people. Let's see in the chat. Okay. We've got some answers. Oh my gosh, they're coming.
I'm going to go AI.
Keep up.
I'm going to go AI.
Moon Yeezy says AI. Josh says AI. Teodoris. Everyone. Whitney saying AI. Everyone says AI in the chat.
See, I thought this was
RJ, Aura, Lucia.
They're coming in fast today.
I know. So, Daniela says real. Lucia says real. Okay. Wow, we got lots of answers. Thank you, everyone.
Well, people, it's AI.
Oh,
yeah, my friend Marco. So Marco is always putting out amazing content, AI artwork gen, and he sent me an SREF today for Midjourney, and it's really cool. You can screenshot the SREF there and make your own images, childlike drawing, real cool painted effect in it as well, which is good fun.
Wow,
cool.
That is good stuff. I love it.
A good one. Right, let's keep it moving, people. On to the next one. Let's see who can beat real or AI.
Moon Yeezy says, woohoo, 1 point. I love it. Yes, please. Tally up your points, people.
I'm going to go with real because I feel a connection to this one, you know?
Do you? Do you
I feel connected to him, so I'm going to go real with this one. I'm just going to go. I have a feeling.
So this was
real too.
You're going real?
I want to say AI.
Do you see RJ's question? I don't know how to answer this question. Lucia says AI.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'll send it. It's in one of my posts.
Josh says real. RJ says AI. Moon Yeezy says real.
Oh, lots of people are thinking.
Oh, look at this one. Aura says AI, no shadows.
Oh,
that's
Ninja eyes. You are correct, Aura. It is Midjourney 6.1.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. No, it's still real to me. I'm still going to go with real.
Yeah, well, Moon
Yeezy.
You're connected to it, which is good. Okay, let's keep it
moving.
Good
one, Aura.
All right, next one. What could this be?
I'm like 0 for 0, so I want to say real, but I don't know. You're tricking me. What do you guys think? Okay, Aura. Oh no, this was an old. Sorry, Aura says real.
I think that's real.
Yeah, I'm saying real.
Okay, people. Well, if you've been
Anybody
paying
else?
attention, if you've
Chat's
been paying
quiet.
attention, yeah. Well, that's it. Real. The son, Lucia's son says real.
Josh said AI.
No way. So if you've been watching the timeline, this is Falcon 9 launch from SpaceX. Pictures only went out yesterday.
Amazing.
Cool, right?
So cool. We're on the coolest platform. This
Easy.
is just X is the coolest.
It is,
It really
isn't it?
is. So many things. I'm like,
That's it. Are we going to talk about Teslas? Are we going to talk about traveling to other planets? Are we going to talk about AI? There's a man in a green suit.
big everything apps, money payments coming out soon. We hear
So many different things. Right. Next one. Okay. Who's ready for the next one?
those belly buttons do not look real. So I'm gonna go with AI.
The hands look really good, though. To be fair.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Too
I'm only counting 5 fingers. So
It was yeah, I'm not going to give any clues.
I'd say it's AI.
See, I'm gonna go with real.
RJ
just
says
for-
AI. He says,
It's a
"Come
family
on."
photo. Yeah, Green Man. This is a family photograph from Green Man. He sent it to me just before the show.
Yeah, that's my brother and my cousin there holding a green apple.
Monique says AI. Okay,
Yeah,
Daniela says AI. Lucia
we had a little
says
chat
AI.
with Grok just before the show for that one.
Hi,
I think
Pat.
we've got maybe one more if everyone's ready for one more.
Okay.
That's real. I think that's
Those
real.
are like boats in the air. What the heck? That has
Oh,
to
those
be
boats.
AI, right?
Yeah, no, that is real. That is real. I know that picture. That's real.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I mean, my guess is real. Sorry.
My guess is real.
You've seen the same source as I've seen.
Yeah.
Look, Lucia says one boy says AI, the other says real.
I did.
Or says real. Josh says
Look at it.
real.
Think of it as a perspective shot.
Yeah,
It's weird,
clearly.
isn't it? Yeah, it's a weird
Wild.
photograph.
Look, Munizi says LOL AI.
No.
It's real.
The perspective seems so off. People are very disturbed by this. I am too. Theodora says,
That's
what the
not-
heck is that in the air? I'm on the phone.
Yeah.
Just-
Perspective
all right,
is
that's-
everything.
What? Well, you
Sky
can tell.
boat.
You can tell. That's not the sky. That's the water.
I know.
It's
it's
just
where the camera is.
Sky boats.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. Very cool. Good ones, Hendo. You tricked us. Oh,
One
we got
more.
another one. All
One
right.
more. Last
I
one.
love all the green photos.
Yeah, I want to keep it on, keep a theme.
On brand.
Keep the theme.
On
Nice
brand.
A nice homage here. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna say this is real. This is real.
I don't even know anymore. Yeah.
Let me unfog one eye and I can have a look at this. Hang on.
Yeah, I need your help, Green Man.
You need to use your face blower. We need to hear that one more time.
You want to hear that? Here we go. Ready? I'm gonna go real.
RJ said perspective seems slightly off again, TBH. Whitney
Yeah, the
says
Apple
AI.
actually. Oh, I don't know. You could do that with lighting, though. I don't know.
Josh's son says, I love that we have the Suns playing. Too good to be real. Daniela says the apple's too perfect.
It's picked from Green
All
Man
right.
Farms, where our green apples are perfect.
And that's Green Man's breakfast as well. It's like he likes to start the day with a healthy breakfast, which we all should be doing if we're going to spend our time on social media.
It's hilarious that my name is Green Man and I'm like 100% carnivore. I eat just meat and eggs and cheese, like zero greens.
That's what Green Man eats. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. So
Yeah.
fun. Munizi says, ha 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 ha. I'm dying over here going with AI. This is good. Good stuff, Hendo. You
Good ones
properly
this
tricked
week.
us.
Yeah, got you. Well, there was a few. We got a few wins. I think Justin did pretty well. RJ got a few. Aura got
I'm
some.
not great at this.
Yeah, there was some
I'll
good
get
as
better,
well.
maybe.
Keep the trickery high.
Definitely on brand today, Hendo. Definitely on brand.
Yeah.
I love it.
So good. Green
Thank you
eggs
so
and
much.
ham.
Thank you so much.
Well,
Green Man,
thanks, guys.
it's such a pleasure having you here. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for bringing some greenness to our day. We wish
No
you
worries.
well.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll be seeing you very soon.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
thank you
and
very
you're
much for
welcome
having me.
back anytime. Okay, you can literally you're in the group chat. So when we share the link, feel free to pop in, just like Justin did. You can pop in like it's your house. You just pop in. So thank you
Thank you very much.
everyone for joining. Thanks, Justin, for joining us. Let's say farewell to our friends for now. See you all later. Thank you for everyone in the chat. That was so fire and active today. Appreciate everyone. You all are awesome. Thank you, Teodora. Thank you, RJ. Lucy, I'm so glad you had fun. Thank you, Hendo.
Lots of fun, Christelle. 1% better every episode. So we're at
That's right.
That 13% now. Yeah. Thanks, guys. There's been lots of cool comments today. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for supporting
It's been
Green
fun.
One. We will be back next week with episode 27 or whatever number it is. I lose count. And
Moon Yeezy, thanks for joining us. Daniela.
Well.
Yeah, we've got some new friends. So I hope you all follow each other. Let's join communities because we've all got different communities that we're a part of. So it's really nice when communities can come together. This is awesome. All righty. Until next time. Do you have a show tomorrow?
I don't know yet.
Okay, well,
yeah,
we shall see.
I'm 50-50. I want to do it, but I've got a lot going on. So
yeah, I feel you.
Yeah,
we got good stuff going.
Yeah, cool. Thank you, everybody. This has been Daybreak episode 13 or 11 or whatever number it was.
I'll let you press the closeout buttons.
I'll do it. No hands. Yeah, cool. See you later. Thanks, Christelle. Thanks, guys. See you soon.
Thanks for tuning in to Daybreak. We'll be back next Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss Christelle and Hendo on their usual spaces, Creative AI Thursday and AI Friday. Remember X, you rock.